Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be trying new Wet n Wild makeup products. We're going to be trying out the coconut primer water. I have the photo focus stick foundation to try out. I also have the dewy primer stick. I have a loose highlighter which is in the shade I'm So Lit. I also have the translucent powder to try out today, as well as a baked blush and a bronzer. So we're going to be trying all of this out on my face. We're going to jump right into the base makeup. So if you are interested in seeing my thoughts and my first impressions on any of these products, then just keep on watching. If you are new here, I just want to say hi, my name is Victoria and I really hope you stay for a little while. And if you happen to like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you happen to like me, think you can see me popping up on your newsfeed here and there, click the subscribe button and the notification bell so YouTube can notify you every single time I upload. And let's get on with the first impression slash Wet n Wild slash makeup. So the first thing we're going to be testing out today is the coconut primer water. This is actually $4.99. It looks like the same thing as the setting spray, but this is a primer water. I'm sure you could use it as a setting spray too. The name of this is actually pretty cute. It is called In Love with Cocoa. Just going to spray that all over my face. So it does leave my skin feeling a little wet, so you definitely need to dry it, and it does smell like coconut. I love the smell of coconut, so I actually do not mind it at all. So now that that is dried, it does leave my face feeling a little bit tacky. I heard that's good, but not too much. I did not go crazy on it because I didn't want to mess up my eyes, but it's not bad. So the next item that we're going to go in with is this Luminoso primer stick. This retails for $4.99. So this is what it looks like. I don't know how much product is actually in here. This is how much product is in. $4.99. It's not bad. It is a primer stick, so you're not going to use a bunch the whole time, but let's just give this a try. So I want to know how good this is because I heard that the dewy primer from Wet n Wild is really good, and I have dry skin, so I think that will look really good on me. I have been wanting to try it for a while, but I just am not going to buy it right now. Plus I'm on a no buy, but I already have so much primers in my collection. I really honestly don't need any more for like 2 years. So this actually feels really dry on the skin. It doesn't feel dewy at all. So I am going to rub it in. So the next item that we are going to be testing out is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation. This retails for $5.99, which is not bad at all. And I got the shade Vanilla Beige. So it looks pretty good. I think it will match me fine, which I'm pretty shocked because I ordered all this stuff online. This is how much product the foundation has in. I don't think that this is a bad amount, especially because you pay $5.99. So I only tried the ColourPop stick foundation. I do have a bunch in my collection that I have not tried yet, but for $5.99 you cannot go wrong because all the other stick foundations is at least $9.99, $11.99. Because I'm testing this stick foundation, I do want to do one side with a sponge and one side with a brush. That way I could just show you what both sides look like. So let me just, it looks like a pretty good match. So I'm really happy that I did really good. I'm going to just take that and blend it out. This foundation feels really light on my skin. I did not read up on the claim, so I do apologize. I'm so sorry that I'm not like perfect at reviewing stuff. I am trying and I will get better in time, but so far so good. I really like this match on me. I'm not sure if you could tell, but it definitely covered up my redness, and I only did one thin layer. Like, this definitely does not feel heavy on my skin at all. It feels like my skin. Before we go on this side, I just want to show you that it definitely covered up my redness. I do get a lot of redness over here. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I did one thin layer here and it looks fine. Now I can tell you honestly that I think it's going to cling to dry patches with this primer. I don't want to assume that it's going to automatically cling to dry patches because I have more moisturizing primers that it possibly will not. But with this primer, it does feel like it's clinging over here. But regardless, I think it's really good. This is what it looks like. And you can definitely see the redness right here. not bad. I think it is really, really good. So we're gonna just swipe it on this side. I'm going to go in with this Morphe RG6. I got this in a subscription. And we're just gonna blend that out. What I'm going to go and do is go in with a flat brush and just dip it in the foundation. I like to do that sometimes in my inner corners because I do my eyes first and I never want it to be like a weird spot where there's no foundation. So the foundation is on and I don't think it is that bad. So I'm going to get closer so I can show you how it looks on the brush side and how it looks on the sponge side. So okay, so this is the sponge side and this is the brush side. Not bad. You definitely could see my pores around here, which is pretty normal, but they could have been hidden a little bit with a pore filling primer. And you see some dryness over here. So that is how the foundation is looking on my skin. It's definitely some dryness over here. It's definitely some pores, but I mean, I don't think the primer stick is so like that good because it doesn't look dewy at all. It's still clinging to some dry patches, but other than that, I think the shade is perfect and I think it went on just fine. Okay, so that is how the foundation looks on my skin. I can tell you honestly that the brush side definitely feels a lot more heavier. The sponge side feels like there's nothing on my face and feels like skin. It is clinging to some dryness over here on my nose and it does show my pores a bit. Now, I want to blame that on the primer. The primer is not that moisturizing. I had more moisturizing primers, and if you are going to be a dewy primer, then it should be a lot more moisturizing, but this did not feel that way for me. I am going to continue to test it out because obviously I paid for this and I want to get my money's worth, but I felt like it's not that dewy. So I do want to try the foundation out again with a more dewy primer and see. But as of right now, it is clinging to some dry patches over here. Okay, so now we are going to be testing out the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Powder. I got the shade Translucent. Can I just tell you that this is a really, really big tube? Okay, so first let me put a tiny bit of concealer. I really did not want to put any concealer at all, but just to test out this powder, I am going in with the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I do not have a Wet n Wild concealer, and I honestly really, really like the Wet n Wild concealer. I just have so many that I need to finish up. So we're going to be setting out on the eyes. I am going to take some powder and set the rest of my face just lightly. So far for the powder, I really do like it. I don't see anything wrong with it, so it's not bad. The next thing we have to try is the bronzer. Okay, so before we put on the bronzer, I just want to point something that I noticed. Now, we already know that Wet n Wild is cruelty free, but most of these products that I am trying out today has the vegan sticker on it, which is amazing. So the Photo Focus Translucent Powder, the Wet n Wild Loose Highlighter, the foundation stick, and this bronzer all have the vegan sticker on it. The only items that do not have the vegan sticker is the Luminoso primer, which I'm not seeing it on here. Yeah, it does not have it. This baked blush that we are trying out today does not have the vegan sticker. Everything else, even the primer water, has the vegan sticker, so I just wanted to point that out to you. I'm going to go in with this brush right here and dip in. So this is definitely like a glowy bronzer because I just swiped it and it does have like a little glow to it. Overall, I think the bronzer is really, really pretty. So for blush, I am going to go in with the Hummingbird Hype. This did come out in their spring collection, but a girl just picked it up because it was on clearance and I have been wanting to try it for so long. Now, I wanted this blush for a while because Kathleen Lights said it was so pretty and it looks really, really pretty. So the next thing we are going to try out is the loose highlighter in the shade I'm So Lit. I did just remove half of the sticker. I'm not sure if you are able to tell. And I'm going to let a little bit out and I'm going to put it on. So I did just put on a lipstick, which is a MAC lipstick in Velvet Teddy, just because it was right here, and I'm going to spray my face with the Wet n Wild setting spray. I just had this already. I did not just purchase it. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I'm going to give you my opinions. For this luminous primer stick, I think that they could have did a better job. I don't think it's dewy at all. It feels really dry, and when I hear the word dewy, I think of very moisturizing, hydrating, glowy. This one, it just didn't do anything for me. Even though I felt like I seen a bit of shine, it literally did not moisturize my skin at all. I am going to continue to use it here and there just because, I mean, I paid for it, but I don't really think that it was the best choice for me. As for the foundation, I really like it. I think I did a great job with color matching for the first time ever from ordering online, and it did really good. Like, I still feel like it's heavier with the brush side, but now that I said it, it basically somewhat feels the same, but I will continue to use it with the beauty sponge. The Photo Focus translucent powder, I really did enjoy it, and for this big thing for $5.99, I think it's really good. The bronzer, I think it is really pretty. It looks nice on me. I don't have no complaint. For that loose highlighter, I really did like that. Like, did you see that? That was only a tiny bit that I used. Like, using this powder definitely made me want to open up some of my loose highlighters and start using them. The primer spray, I really do like it. I felt like you felt a little bit of tacky to it, but not only that, it just feels so refreshing on your skin, and I love the smell of coconut. So that is it. That is everything that I have to test out for you guys today. I honestly think out of everything I tried, there was only one thing that didn't go as I expected it, and that was just the primer stick, but everything else is really good, and I'm so happy that I got these items. So that is all I have for you guys today. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I really hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.